Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I am so proud, literally I just finished it. So proud to say I finished my butterfly junk journal. I have been working so hard these past few nights, literally spent all-nighters. Been going to bed at about like noon, and then I get up at 9, and then I've been working at night. I feel like I get more creativity at night, so if you're here, it's because you're gonna see the finished flip through. So let's get started. Okay, so here's the cover. Okay, are you guys ready? Drum roll. Okay. This is the journal. The cover I always do last, and I'm just so proud of this journal and how it came out. It does have a closure. The other one did not, but this one does, and it's very, snug. So I tried not to make this one so chunky, although maybe one day I will go back and do a chunky one again. But yeah, I did want to do a cute little closure. So we're gonna open it up. It already opened. Oops, sneak peek. And yeah, we're gonna start. So this journal has 3 signatures, and it was the regular stitch that I've learned. I want to learn more, intricate ones, but since I'm starting and this is barely my second junk journal, we shall see. So this is the first page. Because this is like foil, I noticed that it looks darker than what it is. Let me see if I can actually see. It's like foil, and then this is what it looks like. I got this from Dollar Tree, and it was originally a square, but I cut it up into the actual butterfly shape, and I folded it in half and added some scrapbook paper and some washi, and I think it looks so cute. And people can put pictures or something in there. This journal, I really wanted to add actual like spots where they can write, put pictures, take notes. So I didn't want to do all the pages like I did in my first junk journal. So as you can see, the first page has some writing spots. Not only that, this is a coffee sleeve, and originally I was going to do one pocket, but I decided to only glue here, here, and I think here. So the first sleeve has this, and then that's the back. So there's writing space if the person would like to write. And then oops, wrong pocket, it's not used to being open. So okay, and then in the second pocket we have this one. It's very thick, I like it, and it has more writing spots. And then these stamps were actually from Dollar Tree. I'm very excited to have had the opportunity to use them in this journal. And then this page was actually quality control, because oops, I accidentally zoomed it in. Let me see if I can fix it. There you go. So this journal was actually quality control because I spilled cleaner on this. Not bad cleaner, literally I spilled Dollar Tree wipes, those wipes. So the container was half open, and then the cats, made it fall on top of it, and then it dripped. So a lot of the pages in the first signature were wet, so I had to do damage control and actually take care of most. Luckily it was just like the corners, so I was able to do damage control, and for example here add a pocket and add a pocket here. So I really wanted to use my bingo cards, so I finally got to. And this is the bingo card. It has a very cute butterfly, and in the back has writing space as well. And the cool thing is that this also has a separate slot here, so if they want to add a picture or something, or Polaroid, or even like, you know, tickets or something, they can. And then here, this also has writing space in the back. You're going to be hearing a lot of me saying writing space. And this is just a cute little butterfly tag. I was gifted it, so somebody gifted it to me, so I just decided to include it. And then here is a writing slot that's actually out of a card, playing card. So there's that. And then this is some paper I bought from a thrift store, and I added some stickers here in the corner and then here, and these actually flap a little bit, so it's really cool. And then here we added a spot here, and then writing space in the back. And then this is a specimen card, and I found my label machine, so I decided to put the word butterfly there. So that's what it looks like. And then this is the back. I wanted both sides to have lined paper in case the person wanted to write. And then here, more writing space. This one says beautiful things, and then more writing space. I really wanted, like I said, the person to be able to write. Here is this little, I'm gonna call it a tag. I added some pink because I thought it would go with the theme. So, and then with the green here, it kind of matches, so I like that. And then here I had this card that I was saving for years, and I decided to finally use it in this journal. And here is what I did inside of it. I kind of wanted to give it a focus, but also space if they wanted to add a picture, photos, ephemera, or write. And then here, it's this pocket. And then it's out of a plain, a flashcard. So there's that. And then this is actually where the signature ties. And I think this one had like the most damage in the corner, so I decided to just fold them in, and I did this here. And then in the middle I added this cute little postcard. Here's what the back looks like. So just put that back in there. And I think that the fact is that the antennas are poking out, and I think that's so stinking cute. And then I added another butterfly here. Isabella keeps saying it's moths, so they probably are, but you know, for this purpose, we're just gonna say they're butterflies. So I've been itching to do a washi tape sheet. So a washi tape sheet is when you literally decorate the whole sheet of paper with washi tape. Like the background is the washi tape. So I had some washi tape that I felt like played with the first signature, because each signature kind of has its own color theme, and I just really liked it. And I feel like this green makes the butterflies pop a little bit more, or it's blue, I guess, like a aqua. But I love how all the colors play with each other. And then here I started using my stencils, and this stencil I actually got from Hobby Lobby. I'm obsessed with it. And then I added some stickers to kind of give it, again, like a little focal point. I didn't want all the pages to feel naked. So here, again, washi tape. And I think these last few pages in the signature have washi tape on the edges. So I was almost out of what I had. So I just decided to use them. And again, I love space in the center mainly. So and usually there is a patterned sheet next to it to give it, you know, that like to make it all go together. So here is the next one, and this sticker actually, if I bend the wings a little bit, because it does have a bending part, they actually flap, see? So it's like a 3D, but because it's closed, it kind of flattens, so you have to just prop it up a little bit. And then here we did more. I love these corner roses. My next journal is going to be butterfly floral, so you bet this is going to be all over. But I just wanted to see how it looked, and when I did it on one corner, I'm like, I have to do it in the other corner. It's just, it would look cute. So I did that. This is my favorite page. My cats are crackheads, I'm sorry. This paper I actually got from a paper pack from Dollar Tree, and the cool thing about it, if you see this part kind of shimmers, that if you touch it, it actually feels like velvet. So it's yellow paper, and then the fuzzy is velvet, so it just gives you like a good feel in your fingers. And then seeing these butterflies, I feel like it just gave it almost like make it come to life. And then with this sheet right next to it, it just almost makes it seem like you're in a garden. At least that's how my brain works, and that's how I'm a very visual person. So I saw myself in a garden filled with butterflies and whatnot. So continuing on, this sticker was actually yellow, but it was see-through, and I'm kind of concerned about it because, oh no, I was concerned about it because I thought it was ephemera. I, for the life of me, could not peel the sticker. These like plasticky see-through stickers are my worst enemy. Like literally, I wouldn't even do that to my worst enemy because, oh. So I was playing with it, you know, trying to peel it. And eventually I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to grab my glue and just glue it down. And then that same day that I did that, I literally had the glue in hand. And I'm like, I'm just going to try it one more time. It doesn't peel though. It's not going to work. And it peeled. And I think it was in my first live. I could be wrong, or it was before that. But it literally peeled when I gave up. So, moral of the story, don't give up, guys. Patience is key. And then this here, I kind of wanted like a vintage theme just for one portion of the journal. I would like to do a completely vintage themed journal, but I feel like I'm not there yet. So I just wanted to incorporate it in pieces. And I was given this beautiful washi sample, and I just thought, oh my god, this will look perfect with this paper. It's a tea-dyed paper, and I just thought, oh my goodness. So I adhered it, I put a stencil, and then this paper, I've had this for like 7 years. This is from Dollar Tree, but like the OG Dollar Tree before Crafter Square. And yeah, I still have a couple of the paper pads that they released like 7 years ago. And then I made this tag. It is Humongousaurus, but I just am obsessed with it. And the butterfly in the center, I kind of liked how it played off with the other colors, and the gold border around it. It just, I don't know. I feel like it's just so cute. And then I added the specialty paper again, and of course a butterfly at the bottom, so it kind of like acts like a signature in a way. So I'm literally obsessed with this journal. I think with the first journal, because I worked on it for so long, I started getting bored of it. I was doing it to finish it because I was determined to finish it, but I was starting to get bored. Like, I'm like, I don't want to do this journal anymore. I just want to finish it. And eventually I did, and now it's at a new home, and the person loves it, and I'm glad they love it because I probably put like over like 40 hours, if not more. Like that one. But I tried not to charge that one much because it was my first journal, and there was so many mistakes I did, and I feel like there were a few imperfections, even though it wasn't obvious, but to me they were there, and I just could not charge much. So the person literally got it. It wouldn't even close. It was like this, And every single page had something. I literally did for every single page. These, not every single page has something. It might have a stamp or a stencil design, but nothing like I did. Like every single page had like, you know, embellishments and things popping out, and you know. But I really wanted to give this journal free space to write, create. You know, I feel like it's a butterfly, but it's also like a memory keeping journal, at least in mine. These. So I actually had a dream with these cupcake liners. You fold them and you make them into wings. But I had it like this. Isabella says they look more like moths. Is there... Oops, my camera moved. They look more like moths. Is there any way that you can make it look more like butterflies? And the idea came. Okay, I'm gonna fold it again in half and cut it as if I'm cutting a heart. So I did that, and oh my goodness, they looked more butterfly-y, if that makes any sense. And I really like this page. I feel like they both kind of play out of it. It kind of seems like they're popping out of the sheet. And I added this little like sentiment here that says spread your wings, because I thought that was like the vibe I got with creating these cupcake liner wings. And I did not glue all the pages, so technically I can just ruffle them up a little bit, and they can kind of like have a little bit of, you know, texture and a little bit of definition. So there's that. And then here, more empty pages, not empty, but you know what I mean, like simpler pages. And then I'm going back to extra. If you saw my second live, I started this, but I did not finish it live because I literally just did it one night, and that's a long story. But I wanted this jar to look like there's butterflies inside of it. So I added this piece of ribbon that a friend gave me, and I added the butterflies, and I wanted to kind of see it like a flow, like they're flying this way instead of just like this, because you know butterflies actually fly, like, you know. Anyways, so I did this, and I kind of like distressed it a little bit, but not enough to be like, oh, that's like really heavily distressed. And then I made a good writing space here, and I added this post stamp because I think it is so stinking cute. Let me see if I can focus it. I just think it went with the theme of the journal. I mean the ephemera. And if you did not see my first junk journal, I made these. So basically you take off the paper clip, and it opens up like this. So you can add pictures, words, stickers, you know, here. So I kind of left it blank to give the person the liberty. But originally the first one I made, I did not add a sticker, but I feel like adding a square sticker just gave it its own purpose almost. So I like that, and then I added the word fly, and I think that's the last of my label. And then here, a little bit of a floral moment, and then I added a pocket here where the signature goes, and I made this really cute, like almost like a specimen card. It was really made out of a tissue box, the top part. Originally I wanted to make it a pocket, but I just feel like it looked better this way. So I kept it like this, and I really love how it came out. And if you see, the background paper has butterflies too. So it was just a cute little touch. And like my hands are shaking a little bit. Hand tremors are a curse when you're trying to craft and show things. But anyways, more of a simpler moment. I really love these butterflies. I got them from Dollar Tree. And I just really love them. I'm impressed at how adhesive they are. And then here I added more of that butterfly sample. I think I'm out of it now. And then this, I think this is my favorite page out of this journal so far, because it's beautiful. So moving along, I added another corner flower. You're gonna see a few more because I loved it. And then I think I skipped the page. Okay. And then another rose, and same thing, it opens up. And I just added this cute butterfly ephemera. Okay, and then here is actually a greeting card. Let me see if I can slide it off. It's actually a greeting card, so an actual card. This is actually, someone actually threw this away. I was at the post office and it was just on top of the trash. No, it wasn't on the trash. It was on the table next to the trash. And I think the person left it there on purpose, and I just saw it and I'm like, oh my god. And I think the person donated to a butterfly society or something, and it came with the envelope and the stamp. And I think it says it here in the back. Yeah, the environmental fund or something. So I've been saving this for years. It wasn't in the trash, okay? It was on the table. I just remembered. But yeah, like somebody, you know, left it there, and no, I did not steal it. There was nobody there, and I asked the employees and they told me I could take it. Okay, so watch it. Anyways, so I left it there, so in case the person wanted to use it, made their own craft, it's there. And it includes the envelope, which I'm obsessed with. And then moving along, again, the other side of this floral page with the butterflies, and I just wanted to add a butterfly there. And then this is the third signature, and again I added this butterfly that has the pop-up feature. This sheet is actually coffee dyed, and I don't think I'll be doing stenciled coffee dyeing anymore. It's just not my thing as much. I feel like doing just regular darker stencil work looks a lot better in my case. So to kind of like give it a more completed look, I added the butterfly stencil looks, and I did it on this side as well. This butterfly also is kind of like a pop-up butterfly. A friend gave me a bunch of these, so I added them throughout the journal. This is another favorite page of mine. It's foiled. It's really beautiful. And here is another one. And this tag is filled with wonders. Not really, but I just like saying that. So this ephemera, I've actually held it and saved it for years. And I'm a hoarder, okay? So making junk journals for people, I've been actually able to clear my stash a little bit, but there's still so much I have to get rid of and give. Here's the thing, when I say get rid of, my first thought is throwing it away, and it hurts me to throw away something that's in good quality. So I want to rehome it, and I say I want to rehome it. And doing junk journals, I feel like I'm able to rehome it to somebody who would actually appreciate it. So here's the first part, and here is the back part. And then I swear this bow is perfect, and I don't want to undo it, but I'm gonna undo it for the purpose of this video. Give me a second, because your girl does not have nails. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna take this out, and then I added some pockets that had these little ephemera pieces that my friend gave me, and I just thought they were so pretty. How can I not include them? And if it lets me, there you go. And I added this cute butterfly that I also struggled peeling. I'm just gonna leave it here for now. And then I coffee dyed this ledger paper. I love how it looks. It looks very vintage. Looks like it's been worn, and I just liked it. And then adding the stencils, I feel like just really completed the look. Here is the other side, and here's another floral sheet with a butterfly. So pretty. And then this is actually a piece of scrap I was gonna throw away, this paper right here in the back. And I'm like, you know what? It would make a perfect size for a pocket. So I made sure it was even on both sides, and then I added this yellow piece of paper that I was gonna throw away too, because I'm like, it's just scraps, but I'm working on my scrap collection, actually keeping what actually has, you know, a purpose or might have a purpose, and not keep like itty bitty pieces. So here's another piece of ephemera. It's from the same collection actually. It's this key, and it has these butterflies, and I'm just obsessed. And it's cardstock, but I thought if the person wanted to like adhere it to like a piece of chipboard or something, they can do that. And it is Friday, and there's gardeners, so you're gonna be hearing the gardeners in the background. I am so sorry. I'm gonna try to speak a little bit louder when they come near my apartment. And then here I added this pocket actually sewn in the signature, so that means this side has the pocket and the other side does too. I didn't want to cut the whole sheet, I just folded it in, and it just so happened to work. And then I added these sheets from a notepad that has butterflies, like almost like in the background, and I just love that. And then here, did I skip a page? Yeah. And then here I just wanted to add like a focal point in case the person wanted to add a picture, and put the date here or the memory of what the picture was. And then here again, more space in case they wanted to add pictures and kind of like make it an album. Like that's what I mainly envisioned this journal to be. So that was mainly the purpose of this journal. And then this page is so pretty, it's foiled. And then this, I actually made it into like a little notepad. I adhered the glue and it added the pages, and I love how it turned out. I didn't have to trim it to size because it was too long. And then here is another pocket. I guess I forgot to put something here, but it is a pocket. Is this string? Yeah, it's string. So it is a pocket. So, oh, I'm out of frame. So I added this cute little sticker, and then this is just like a work of art. I just this page was given to me in the paper packs at Dollar Tree, and I'm like, how am I gonna use this to kind of make it work? Like I actually thought I would have to like put some paper on top of it, but I'm like, no. With this color scheme of the junk journal, if you remember, the cover is these colors for this signature, so I thought it would go very well, and it actually did. And I added these gemstones to kind of like embellish it a little bit more, and this butterfly I feel like goes with the color scheme. So moving along, here is the other side of that beautiful sheet, and I decided to add some more stencils to the ledger paper. I just feel like it just makes it work really well. Okay, and then more by the end, it was just mainly blank pages. Not blank, but you know what I mean, like space. So I'm really pleased with how this turned out. And then this last part I forgot to share. So the cover part, this and this is actually from a birthday card I got from my in-law, and she was really sweet and wrote me a very beautiful message. So I took pictures of the message to keep. And because I started using this card, not realizing it was a birthday gift card, so I cut it and I was about to hear it. I was about to put glue on it when I saw the message, and I was like, oh my god, it's my in-laws card. This was meant to keep, not to use. And I guess I put accidentally in the use stash. So I took pictures of the message that she wrote, the sweet message, and then I just used them. I'm like, it just goes with the color theme. So this is the cover, and it said happy birthday here, so I added some pattern paper and then the pocket. So, and then I feel like this just fits perfectly. Okay, and then here I added these butterflies. These were already on it, but I just added these to kind of give it a more completed look. And then here it's a butterfly die cut. So beautiful. I've been saving this for so long. I actually got this at Hobby Lobby, and I just am in love. So that, and then as you can see, I glued the string here to end it here. So that concludes this junk journal. Let me show you the cover real quick. So let me move the camera a little. Okay, so for the cover, I added this fuzzy paper like the yellow one I showed you with the velvet touch, and then I was torn between these two ribbons, so I asked in my group which one would look better, and one of the girls suggested why not overlap it. And at first I thought they both were the same size, so I'm like, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna look nice. But then I thought, okay, even if it's the same size, I can trim the burlap and kind of make it look a little bit distressed and used. So I was gonna do that, and then I realized, hey, they're the same, they're not the same size. So there's this, I think this one's 2 inch, and I think this one's probably smaller than that. And then this, the lace, I felt like it just brought it together. So this is just so beautiful. It goes with the actual design of the journal. And the fun thing was this wood. This is actual wood, like actual wood. I got this wooden piece at Hobby Lobby. I actually bought 2, but I feel like the other one is blue, and I feel like the other one would actually go with the other journal I'm thinking about doing, the butterfly floral. So this one is just, I think, one of my favorite journals doing, and I've made 4 junk journals, but the first 2 were just white pages. I was mainly practicing my sewing for the signatures, so I had 2. I gave one to my therapist, and then but the first one I made, I gave it to my friend Vanessa. Shout out to Vanessa if she's watching. And yeah, so this is technically my 4th one, if you say, but like actually like doing things inside, this is my 2nd junk journal, and I feel like I've been getting the hang of it. Isabella said I'm getting better, so if you think that's true, let me know. If you think this is horrible and this should be thrown in the trash, then you're probably in the wrong channel, and this is not the channel for you, you know. But if you think that this is great, or not great, but if you think it's nice, it's cute, you know, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I think with my next journal, I will actually do a step-by-step, not a step-by-step, but actually kind of show a couple of the pages and film it, to teach you guys my technique a little bit and what I do and or what I choose not to do. So yeah, I've been showing a lot of do's in my group, in my channel, but I want to start doing a lot of don'ts, like things I don't do, or I don't like, or I don't recommend. When I do hauls and something doesn't work, but in the original haul, I'm like, oh, you know, I wonder how this is gonna work out. And editing me is like, don't try it. It didn't work well. I'm always honest about that. So I want to do a little like segment on things not to do, or things or products I don't recommend / like crafting wise. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and comment the word butterfly. That would honestly make me so happy, and it will show that you watched this whole video that is 33 minutes long, so 34. But yeah, this concludes my video. Thank you so much to those of you who have been following my journey on my Facebook group. If you have not joined, the link is in my description box down below. But please make sure that if you apply to the group, to answer the questions right away. So when you click join group, give it a few seconds so the questions pop out, because if you start going away and doing something else, the questions pop up but then close and don't pop up again. So please make sure to answer the questions, because if you do not, you will not be answered. Well, the questions don't really matter. The questions are more about where you're at, like what if you're a beginner, how long have you been doing it. The main thing is agreeing to the group rules, which is all the way at the bottom. So there's 3 questions, and then at the bottom is a checkbox. You please mark that checkbox, because if you do not, even if you answered all 3 questions, you know, and you're the most proficient person at junk journaling, I will not let you join, because that is the only thing I require in my group, is to agree to follow the rules. My group is very chill, very laid back, you know, and I don't want people to join not agreeing to the rules, and then if they break the rules, you know, I can't be like, oh, I told you so, because you're gonna be like, well, I didn't read the rules, I didn't agree to them, if that makes any sense. But if any of my people watching from the group are watching, hello, I will be going live in the group very soon. I'll probably will sometime this week or next week. But yeah, so I will be concluding this video. Comment the word butterfly if you know you want to participate in this video. And yeah, thank you so much. I would love your input, even if it's a little mean. You know, if you told me, okay, I wish you would have not done the burlap because it just doesn't look good. I appreciate feedback. What I don't appreciate is bullies. But I appreciate feedback. Feedback I will take, even if it's a little bit negative. But if it comes from a good, you know, purpose, or a good, you know, a good heart, then I will take it. But if you're just gonna say, I hate butterflies, therefore it's ugly, then that's, you know, that's kind of bullying it. And I have had a couple bullies, and what I do is like, thanks. Hope to see you again. You know, thanks for watching my video. Because, you know, there's nothing you can really do about bullies and negative people, especially if I'm going to be going online and sharing my, you know, my work. There's going to be people who don't like it, and they're entitled to their different opinions and thoughts and likes and dislikes. And everybody has amazing ideas. So if somebody says, I wish you would have done this instead of this, and then I go, oh my god, that's genius, I will try that next time, I would appreciate that. So just because a comment is not quote unquote super nice or positive doesn't mean I will ignore your comment. So if you have, you know, like friendly feedback, even if it's a little bit negative, you know, I would appreciate that, because I just want honesty, you know. And this is my second junk journal, so I'm still learning. I'm sure there's mistakes here that I need to work on, but we're human, okay? And this is the purpose of why I created this Facebook group, because it's mainly for learning, but also it's for all types of levels in which you're in. Whether you've been doing it for 20 years, whether you've been doing it for 2 years or 3 days. My group is to teach, inspire, but also challenge you. So I will be doing small challenges in which you can participate or not. That's not mandatory, but as long as you participate in the group, like commenting, liking people's, you know, art, that's all that matters. I am rambling, so I'm ending this video. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.